This is my 1994 Brilliant Black Mazda Miata. I picked this up about 2 years ago now. It's the 1.8 liter with a 5-speed manual transmission, and this is sort of going to serve as an intro video for the car. So one of the first things I did was take care of some rocker rust I had over on the passenger side. I cut out all the rust converted it with every single chemical known to man, and then I welded in the inner, more structural piece just with another piece of mild steel, and then I took a thinner gauge piece of mild steel, shaped it to the curvature of the body, and put that on with some panel bond, some Bondo over top, and then painted it with some paint matched paint. I put on a new driver fender. The old one was dented. I got some cans of 2K single stage paint from 66 Auto Color that was paint matched. The car is riding on Advanti Storm 15x8 plus 25 offset Hyper Silver wheels wrapped in Continental Extreme Contact Sport 205/50 R15 tires. They're a 320 treadwear tire, very sticky for what they are. I had to roll the fenders to make those fit. I got rid of the baby teeth up front and put in an AWR tow hook, as well as a GV style eBay front lip and some smoke turn signals. I also painted the calipers with some G2 brush on caliper paint and put on an eBay aluminum ducktail spoiler. For suspension, the car's on coilovers. They are Meister Zeta CRD coilovers, and there are also some Racing Beat front end links connected to the sway bars. The coilovers have 32-stage damping control. The clicks control both compression and rebound. It's set at about 20 clicks from full hard in the front and 25 clicks from full hard in the rear. They are 6K front springs and 5K rear springs. I've got a 949 dual duty alignment on the car. My pinch weld heights are about 4 1/8 inch with me sitting in the car. Front camber's at about -2.5 degrees, the rear at -2. Front toe is zeroed out and rear toe is a 1/16 of an inch in on both sides, with the caster in the front being at about 4 degrees positive. Moving on to some of the interior stuff, I've got a radio and some cheap speakers in there, as well as a DDM powder coated metal surround. There are some Delrin door bushings from Mazda Miata. I've got an Alcantara shift boot, as well as a Jazz Performance silver shifter. There's some rubber pedal covers, and then I've got a Momo Start one-piece fiberglass bucket seat, as well as a Momo Monte Carlo racing steering wheel. That steering wheel is connected to an NRG 2.5 Gen quick disconnect. I also forgot to mention that Momo Start is mounted to a PCI adjustable seat bracket as well. As far as engine mods, I checked and set the timing back to OEM. I also replaced the clutch slave and master cylinder, as well as connected them with a single piece braided line. I replaced the OEM fuel pump with just an OEM replacement. I also replaced the cast sensor with an OEM replacement. I did a Cobalt shifter rebuild, which replaced all the bushings in there. And I also put on a BR exhaust, OEM-like exhaust replacement, because my old one was rusted out and had a bunch of holes in it. There's also an LRB Speed aluminum under tray on there. Helps a lot with cooling and keeping stuff from flying up into the engine bay when I'm driving. I also installed a wideband, a Spartan 3 controller, and I built a MS3X thanks to Brainiac's instructions on Trubo Kitty. So that's where the car sits right now. I'm hoping to go turbo in the future. I'm trying to sort of prepare myself with that. I kind of got started with the wideband and the MS3X. Next few things I have to do include a Super Miata organic clutch to hold the power, as well as some bigger injectors. For those of you that want to follow along, I'm hoping to post videos about this car probably once every other week. I think I'm going to try to keep it to Saturday mornings to sort of keep myself on a schedule. Coming up next is going to probably be a few videos on overviews of my wideband controller setup, as well as some Mega Squirt tuning and an oil temp sensor as well. Thanks for watching the video. I'll see you guys in the next one.